Dad. Got my cup of hot water. So good. Time to do my newest oracle uh, of the fairies. Past card. Shuffling. I do not cheat. Do one more shuffle. Right back. Reading glasses. I got those cards memorized by now. Hello, I'm back. Let's have a little more. Interesting. I didn't know I had any new secrets. Oh. Well, another astrologer that I follow online, told me even kind. How did you all sleep? I didn't sleep very well. I don't even remember sleeping. I know I took a sedative with my last couple mouthfuls of my coffee. That was hot. Was. And then set my cup of hot water. I slept. Cried myself to sleep and I slept. Without that, I don't think I would have slept. I don't know what to do today. I don't know whether to order in something to eat or to go out. Or get a little bit something. I'm going to take this. I that was over 2 times. Right. If it's too strong, which I doubt it is, because my body could just flush it out. I'll take it every day. Oh, it is. I'll take it every day. Wow, thanks, I'm tired. When I finish doing this live stream vlog today, I have a coffee with you. I'm going to go to church online. It's in the afternoon there, most of it. It's at least 2 or 3 hours. It's like tears from heaven, I swear by it. I feel sorry for all children that lose their dads, before the age of 16. It never goes away. Nobody can replace their father with another man. It never happens. It really doesn't. Although, almost. Many a time, almost. I know some people won't. Some other people won't agree with me. I can't. It's not the same. It is very different, but he's a very loving and nice and kind pussycat, if you I'd say he's one of the kindest cats I've ever had. Ever. And without him, I don't think I would have survived. His haters were like, oh, we want to take him from why do you hate me so much? Why don't you just go away? Mind your own business. All his life with me is because it's October. He loves his Octobers. He hates wearing clothes, which is fine. He's a cat. He sort of tolerates it, and then he's very kind about it all. I like him to wear bibs because of his chest and his mane. So he's looking forward to his new bundle because he's like, what color's in? Green. Blue. Whichever he has. He's got some red. I want to buy him a bit of green. He doesn't have lots of green. I might just get him a green. There's green, yellow, pink, blue. He's got red. He doesn't have much, but he's getting some orange. Carl's getting a new shovel for his litter boxes. I could get that. I'll never go wrong with that. I mean, I could use my hand in a glove, but I like to shovel. Dream of shoveling for silver. I could do that too, get something silver. What else could I do for him? This is one of my favorite outfits for him. I can see if I could get this extra large. He's a big cat. So he wears this like a cape now because he's very protected. I mean, it's big enough. I mean, it is big, but I don't think it's big enough for anything. I'm a scarf. We're getting him his Halloween attire. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Oh, I look fast in here. My first food today when I'm making dinner. Probably have mine with rice today. So maybe avocado on the side. I was gonna have on a rice cake, but I just made half a chicken breast. I'm not very hungry today. Half a chicken breast. Good. Maybe some broccoli, cauliflower. I can make myself a little salad. I might have some mushroom soup today. Hungry. So when I do my cat coffee, I'll get him some cat. Oh yes, I'm doing YouTube and TikTok exactly at the same time. Exactly. And I don't know which one to do separately. I think I'll stay on TikTok a little while longer in case I get a gift. Maybe more than one gift from my followers, my viewers. To all you haters out there that are with and or without jealousies, all you haters that didn't want me monetized on TikTok, fuck off. Why can't somebody buy me a coffee or something, you know? So what if I could have coffee and eat some food online? You don't like watching it? Well, don't watch. Do your own thing. Most other people I've watched on social media are athletes. They're athletic and they keep exercising. They show and tell they exercise. And they almost all their opinions I ignore when it's about other people. I don't. I mean, sure, there's morbidly obese, and fatter, but and too skinny. I've been there myself, too skinny. I try not to watch very many because, well, you know, whether they were strangers, acquaintances, and our friends, whatever. I tried to say, you know what, go for a walk. My word to them is just be active. Just try to get some athletics and be better for you. And I'm like, oh well, I suppose you could lose maybe 200 or 300 pounds. I don't really care one way or another, as long as I don't get up to 200 pounds. Because when I got this morning, I couldn't walk very well. I could walk, and I made it without any crutches, without any canes. It was definitely without a walker and without a wheelchair. I walked. But when I get one of those sinus cardiac monitors, see what I am really when I first wake up in the morning. Because I know if I get above 40 and most definitely above 50, I walk better. And for some reason or other, when I'm laying down, uh, sleeping, my that sinus bradycardia drops. Like that goes very, very low. And it takes a few minutes sometimes to get myself going. Unless, of course, there's an emergency and I wouldn't give a care and I get going. But myself, being me, and everybody is okay, better than okay. I take a couple of minutes extra to get my legs on the floor and away I go. And usually by within the hour, it's up. It's at least in the 50s. And then later on in the day, the more active I am, it gets higher. With activity, it's really good. I believe this hot water is helping me. I used to have something like this when I was younger, I'm sure of it. Yesterday's piece, before I had a little cough. Today I think I'm gonna have a rice day. I'm gonna have a mug of soup. First, I'm gonna have a hot English breakfast. Going to. I'm not gonna have that. I'm gonna just get into the English toffee kind of coffee. Have my English toffee blend kind of. Well, it's gonna be an orange and milk blend coffee. I'm gonna have one dose of these. Have that. I'll be right back in a few minutes with my coffee. Well, this angle makes me look chubby. Fat. You might hear me doing some light cardio in a few minutes because I'll be trying to do my morning cardio. I'm craving a cappuccino or a latte. Today, I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know whether to order it in or. I don't really like ordering in. I ordered in once before, and all that cappuccino or latte froth and syrup was gone. I didn't get any, or I didn't get any. It was really sad. It wasn't a very good. All right, I'm back. I'll have that coffee together. It was good. Check with your doctor before you do it. Although, does your doctor give you the yes to have a cup of that every day, and if you can, have a cup of it morning and a cup of it nighttime. It helps. It really does. I honestly just opened this And that's the 2 pages I've got. So that's what I got today. I just opened it, and those are the prayers.
Morning, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. Doing my light cardio now. This is something I like to do every morning nowadays. 4 or 5 minutes light cardio exercise. Gets the heart pumping a bit more. Right after my first were I to have a compact treadmill, I would change my routine. And I wouldn't be doing this. I would have a compact treadmill turned on eventually. And after my first cough, I would do 15 minutes morning treadmill, 15 minutes at night treadmill. Doesn't seem a lot. It keeps the heart going. I'm not doing it for beauty. I don't care. Just do it. It just feels better. My beauty goes along with it, obviously. And then I like having my eye too. And I was really, really looking forward to let me see. document. Big spoonful of that. So any sweets I have most Sundays is a condiment. I like it better and greater than those other sweeteners. I find them either too sweet or they have just a taste on their own. This tastes really good. There's my coffee. Doesn't that look delicious? Coffee. So I'll read that one prayer with praying. Let's do a Sunday prayer. I like to do two. I'll do this one first and then I'll do the other one later. Then I'm going to love you and leave you online. I can leave you online and go with my day, okay? I maybe come back later with some photos of my lunch served and my dinner. Lamb of God, you once came to rid the world of sin. Cleanse me now of every stain of sin, Lord. You came to save what was lost. Come once again with your salvific power so that those you redeemed will not be punished. I have come to know you in faith. May I have unending joy when you come again in glory. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Been watching the news lately. It was very, very. Well, I cried myself to sleep. I don't like to watch the news very. It's just. It's just. It is what it is. It was what it was. Thank you. How's it going? Oh, it's going pretty good. I exercised a little bit, some light cardio while waiting for my cold, while waiting for my cold water boiling hot. October 27, 2023. Season of the Witch. That's me. My familiar. My cat. My pussy cat. And that was since the other person next door didn't like and did what they did. And this year, Halloween, it won't be spent out and about. I'm doing it indoors, where my family and I should, can, could, may, must, and need get and be safer. Nobody should throw anybody at us. Nobody should throw anything at anybody. We were just celebrating Halloween. We were just celebrating, and and they assaulted us. And then I go to the police. The police didn't do much, but it was a mess. I mean, that's just my cat. I don't care if she has two dogs, or even if she does still continues to have two dogs. You don't do that to people that don't want to know you outside your front door and outside your back door. You don't do that. I mean, just because. And police are like, go get it all on security. The damage was done. Emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And I tried to film it. All I could do is get photos. I just have that photo because, well, it's a good photo of me and my cat uh, with my pets for babies. I was fairy garden that year. And I was dressed for success. That racist and her bigot next door couldn't behave herself. And outside at my front door, there's a security camera. There's more than one on that floor. All that security's cameras on, images live, real time, and recorded. It's all there. It's all there. It wasn't us. It wasn't us. It was them. Especially the one that was on the other side of my balcony. And they wanted to be a delusion. They just wanted to hurt us. I mean, that's PTSD right there. And all the vandalism outside my front door that happened, and the condominium corporation said, we'll fix that such and such time. It didn't matter if we continued to be the residents. It wasn't good. And all the other ones that did it too, with her. And when I went, I remember, I mean, doors have a lot of little people, right? So if I hear a noise and I'm not expecting anybody, of course I'm going to look out. And when I am expecting somebody, I like to look out. So I could see her going door to door. She was like the most door to door paranoid, psychotic, paranoid, schizophrenic. And then she tried to blame us for all her symptoms and behaviors and this illnesses. I mean, it's a condominium. You'd expect high class residents instead of them. They were like low rental, worse than co-op kind of other people that did all that. Somewhere, no offense intended, I really don't mean to offend, but right now, that's not my place to stay. I hope to never make it there. In fact, I have my eye on one or two more penthouses, I think, even if I was to little myself instead of owning rent. And I'm one of those neighbors that, I like to keep to myself. Sure, I'll be, do you not hurt me and my family physically, emotionally, and mentally. I'm one of your, just, I just like to keep to myself. I just don't like to be, I don't want to be your enemy. I don't want to be your enemy, and I don't want to be your best friend, although I just want to be, I'm the best neighbor you'll ever get, honestly. Pets too, her babies too, and the other person that lives with me. It's not my fault. She's disabled and has special needs. It takes a little bit of adjusting to get used to, but you can, and she can be very kind. Hello, have a good Sunday, you too. Thank you. So, yeah. And if you offend me or you hurt me physically, mentally, and emotionally, I do tend to stay away from you. I'm not going to come near you, and all those lies about me. The more you lie, the more you get seen as who, what, where, when, why, all that you did, all that who you are. I'm not going to show up at your door and do the same and or worse than you are. You just are who you are and did what you did. And it's just awful. Attention seeking on enough social media is not a good thing. And if you got something for me saying to leave me alone and you don't abide by it, that's all the more who you are. And anybody with a brain will tell you off too and just leave everybody alone. Because, you did it to one Canadian, you've done it to them all. That's not me being a racist, bigot, hater, jealous, harasser, bullier, uh, threats, violence, predatory, resentful, discriminations, prejudges, prejudices, internet trolling, memes, stalker. Because I have better and greater to do, did and do any of and all that. Including my late going to church today. I'm going to see what I can find online to watch and do more. Excuse me. Myself and pets furbabies, Bellis, fairy garden this year. Indoors. We go soon. My cat has to have his, because he had it late last night. I like to try and make it 12 hours between 2 doses. I have to, whatever doses, I have to go get. So as soon as I finish my coffee, I'm going to do that. And then I have my dose of this. I know it's pharmaceutical. I don't believe in pharmaceutical, Barry. I believe in just all natural sort of things, with and without a condiment. It's just modern, modern medicine. To me, that's better than a pharmaceutical drug, I believe. Today I'm supposed to make chicken. Rosemary. I don't have any fresh rosemary. Raw rosemary. I got extra virgin olive oil with rosemary. I'm gonna use that. I like to put like a big teaspoonful on each chicken breast. And then the recipe calls for 4 pieces of chicken, a tablespoonful of salt, and a teaspoonful of pepper. I don't like to do that very, but I do. I like to make a teaspoonful of, or half a teaspoon of, and make it all together per breast. I'm going to do that because I did make 4, so make that, and then just level it out with my spoon and just have half. I'll be good. Not all these tips are mine just yet. They're looking good, they're healing. My nails were very weak for a while because I didn't take my biotin supplements. And I don't play musical instruments anymore, so I don't care. It just gives me something to do. It's a hobby to have my lips and nails done. I have not had a pedicure in years. I don't want to just yet. But I do like the manicures. I have to change the color. I'm debating whether or not to get orange or yellow on my nails. I'm not sure. Or a beige kind of neutral, but with sparkles. Or not. Just something kind of, that's something, not red. Switch doesn't wear red. Not often, not unless I have to do a show of some kind or other. Sometimes I'll wear red online because, well, but if it's not a show and I don't have to, I don't wear red. Red is show, you know, with or without red nail polish. Very rare red, wear anything red. I'll make another 2 of these. These are really good. So I'm gonna have that today too. I might actually use that with the guacamole I bought yesterday. That'd be good. Have that as my appetizer tonight. After this, I could go and have my mug of soup. And yeah, and later this afternoon I'll have one of these and that one. That's calories. Nutrition facts. Because I like that. I like to have something like that at home with pets for babies. Makes them feel good. Better. My cat is gravely ill. And it's not a lot big. It's not, well, yes. I can't do lots. So I'm just trying to figure out if I can order it. It'd be nice to have a dinner and at least one in and sort of use that in addition to it. Because, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I'm ordering in or if I'm just cooking. 12:59 p.m. is time here now. Yeah, I'll come back with a little vlog about my lunch. At least you know what mug I'll be using. Sundays are my favorite day to have mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms, be it a soup. Hello. I love mushrooms. Thank you. I love mushrooms. The store-bought, you know, the white button mushrooms. Oh, they're good. I try to get those at least once a month or once every other month. I don't eat pork, but I do have sausages and I don't eat eggs anymore, so I'm figuring I might get some of those hot dog buns. I haven't seen any of them that are vegan, and I might get some of them, get my plant-based sausage fried, and just put the mushrooms in that, fried. That'll be good. Might do that this year. Halloween. That'll be a good lunch to have. I'll get same size or a different size one of these. Yes, that's what you're giving me this year. This is what I want. I want them trick-or-treating. I want more of these with and or without guacamole. I really do. Because I know I like and love you the most, Regina. Hello, everybody. I know my nails are really nice. I get them done I used to go to one in another mall for a while. I found that it wasn't as good done there as the other mall. So I went back to the other mall, and that's what they did. They gave me some kind of treatment. I think it's gel instead of shellac. I'm not sure. And I like this color because my nails are growing, obviously, and it blends in so that you can't really notice. And I don't wear lots of pink. I really don't. And it's just so subtle. You can hardly even. I mean, it's just so natural looking, almost. Just a nice little touch. you know? Nails too. It's just a little something. I don't wear lots of color. I really don't. I think I like to look natural, like nature. You know, wake up first thing in the morning, or it's the cottage look these days. This is what I call cottage. You know, you come back to the city, you get a touch up, and then you go away. Live out in the country. I love country life. It's fun. Don't have to do lots. The only thing is, it's very difficult to get a cleaning person there, professional, a maid of any kind. It's very difficult. So these kind of nails to be very hard because that kind of life. I'd have to do most of the cleaning and cooking myself. I can't even always order a pizza. There's no pizza delivery or anything, which reminds me, craving pizza. Ooh, nice nails. Marry me. That's beautiful. Awesome fingernails. Greetings from Morocco. You are so horrible. How am I so horrible? I cannot be horrible. I'm never a horrible person. I mean, growing up, I was around one cottage, and trust me, you know, for a day, there's 2 days uh, without any staff, not a cleaning person, not a maid. Cottage, this country. It's way out in the boonies. What color are your toes? Natural. I haven't had a pedicure in a long time. That's why I like to have my nails done. I like to have them look like natural. So that when you look at my hands, you don't really see it. It's just sort of blends in. Looks like natural skin tone, sort of. Just with the sparkles. Without the sparkles, it's even more or less noticeable. I like. Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. Did you hear about Florida? That upset me so much. I went to bed crying and took a sedative and dozed off with some hot water. I said before. Ah, last I heard, the death toll was up to 44 humans. They didn't mention anything about animals. I mean, it was devastating. I like Florida. I mean, all those oranges and grapefruits and other fruits, all that loss. Alleged other people, social media, and news reported. It's sad. Kept them in my purse today. Wish them all well. I hope all those animals get home to their parents, their pet parents. I hope, you know, I really truly do. Honestly, I really do. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy. Love the shirt. Thank you. Animals, you know, cats, dogs, aquariums. fish bowls. All of them, you know. Very sad. You are stunning. Thank you. Was that hurricane that was reported, you know, Helene or whatever it was called? And how do the weather reporters get to choose the name? Use a name to describe all that. Did they just pick a name out of a hat? Do they even care? To show and tell the truth. The names go alphabetically. So there was a G before an H, and after the H there's an I. Okay. It's been a while since I've worked, you know. This to me it is work sort of, but it's mostly like a hobby. Just, you know, a little peek into my real life. The next term will start with the letter I. Next term they should name with an A in April. Maybe in my lifetime, a little hailstorm that doesn't do much damage, just teeny tiny. We'll name it April. Especially in California. Not that I'm wishing it upon anybody, although it may happen. I cannot control the weather. I do not make weather happen. Although I do love the sunsets we've been getting around here in my local neighborhood. My little neighborhood locally, it's beautiful. Some of the sunsets, wonderful, fabulous, fantastic, awesome, beautiful. Oh, you have to watch some social media replays or, oh yeah, beautiful sunsets. Next time I'll try to take some more photos of actually absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. It's like the gods have answered my prayers and wishes, you know, just beautiful sunrises, sunsets. I can see. I can see. Do you use Instagram sometimes? I don't like social media. I go on it sometimes. I follow some other people on a regular basis, but I don't. I try to put some stuff about me there, some stuff that's already. Oh, wow.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello.
Salut?
Salut.
Comment vous allez? Hello?
Hello, how are you? Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour, comment tu vas?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
Comment vous allez, bien? Ok, bien, moi je vais au Canada, hein? Toi?
Canada.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Where are you?
Anglais? English, please?
Ok, tu viens de quel pays là? Au Canada ou en France?
Canada. English speaking Canada
Moi, je suis
mostly.
Québec. Et je suis à Québec, là, Québec.
Quebec?
Toi?
No, not Quebec, no.
Québec, Québec.
Quebec.
Québec, hein?
No, Quebec, no. My French is very broken. It's very little.
Ok, c'est passé à Ottawa, Ottawa, la capitale, hein?
How was your day?
Oui, bien, Canada et Ottawa, oui, Ottawa, au Québec, c'est bon.
Très bien here. Très bien.
Ah, un français ou espagnol, hein?
Francais, you Francais, yeah, a little bit. I used to know more when I was younger. Francais, Spanish, very lot less.
C'est bien. Je suis pas français, espagnol, hein?
Hello. Bonjour.
Ok, bien, tu t'abonnes à moi. Tu t'abonnes à moi, je m'abonne à toi, ok? T'abonner?
Café? Copy?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ok, bien, tu t'abonnes à moi, ok?
How's your weather? Weather today is the sun is shining and it's partly cloudy.
Ok, bien, tu t'abonnes à moi, il faut t'abonner, ok? Abonner?
Nice to meet you online.
Tu t'abonnes à moi. Tu t'abonnes à moi, je t'envoie un message à numéro, ça paraît, tu vois bien? Ok?
Okay. I don't know.
Hello?
Hello?
Et tu t'abonnes à moi, je t'envoie un message à numéro, ça part WhatsApp, hein, et tout ça, bien? C'est bon?
I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't understand as much as I used to.
Alors, non, bien. Et WhatsApp, tu vois bien? Et WhatsApp, hein? Tu me donnes
Okay.
une number de WhatsApp. Ok?
Oh, cheers.
Ok, donc, bien que tu t'abonnes à moi, et si tu t'abonnes à moi, je m'abonne à toi, je t'envoie mon numéro et mon number ici, WhatsApp. Ok?
Have a nice day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. What time is it where you are? It's afternoon here. This part of Canada. Oh. Oh, goodbye. Nice meeting you. I should take a French course again and learn some more French. I know the basic in French. I can do some cut, but I have trouble with sentences and paragraphs, obviously. I hope I didn't offend him. I do occasionally take a French. I haven't taken a French course in a while because I like to take it occasionally just to keep up with some, shopping. Because some things for sale are in French, and I like to know colors and at least numbers 1 to 10, and I can answer some I think is questions about how am I and stuff. Um, English and how to say English and French. I apologize. I don't know much anymore. I hardly speak any French. I don't have anybody to talk to that's French. Most everybody knows me speaks English. And isn't it weird, since we're on the topic of that head injury can cause the speech to change so dramatically when the person comes out of a concussion and or a coma, and that the only language they can speak most of is English, even though they had learned French in schools and could pick up some Spanish in schools too, same in schools and stuff. And the only language that seems to come to mind most is English, with everything else so broken. The French is broken, the Spanish is broken, it's all less and less. The only language that keeps coming back day in and day out is English. I mean, some other people have commented to me that I should get an English French dictionary, English Spanish dictionary, just to keep myself going. I haven't done that yet. Most everything I've got is English. And I try to keep myself going more such as I have this book I began reading the other day, book club. That keeps the English going. French, Spanish, even less. It's really weird. I had sort of something happen to me in 2006, accident, and then something before that, I'm sure, a head injury, and 2019, and then something in 22 or 23 happened. I'm doing greater and better than most other ones that have had it happen. The only thing I have problems with include I can remember almost anything. I can remember anything. I have a terrible time with remembering lots of names lately. That's been a real problem. But then I could be having a migraine, which isn't part of having a concussion or a head injury. It's just something I've always had. So 99% of the time I remember names. It's just an odd time. Other people. And I don't have time enough. It's like I can read a book at book club. I could start reading it, and I'm like, or any book, I'm like, I've read this before. So I closed it and I tried to read the ending. And I thought, I've read a book. My thing is, once I remember that I've read it, I can't read it anymore. I just try to get to the end to refresh my memory. But other than that, I usually can remember the whole story. And when I get to the back end, I'm like, that's right. And the book has to be closed. And then if it's a book, I sometimes, even do I pay for the book club meeting, however it is, even if it's just I sometimes just cannot attend. I don't attend any book club sessions that are biographies and or autobiographies because I don't like to discuss that. I like mostly fiction and or what is labeled fiction. I don't, but that's because I'm reading English now. Maybe that's why I can't remember French and or any other language because I'm always reading, writing, and speaking mostly English. I love reading. I'm reading 2 books right now. One book club and one book that I'm not sure I've ever read before. It looked familiar to me, but I'm trying to finish. So that's right now. And I might be reading another book club before the end of the year. So that's going to be 3 books I'm reading right now. I'm very busy. And with that, I find comes weight gain because I don't exercise lots when I read books because I don't. Like I said, I need to do like 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening. And the rest of the day, that's just book reading. I don't, whether I use and I should get audio books, but then I can't, I have to figure it all out online and everything because it's difficult to do 2 things at once, although it'd be fun to just, be on treadmill, car, bike, just walk around. And I did celebrate solstice equinox this year, autumn. I did it early because of the weather. Um, and I had some time. My cat was doing really well. He wasn't vomiting as much as he used to. He wasn't as incontinent as he used to be. Wasn't as nervous as he used to be. He's eating. He did go off his food a couple of days a while ago, but then he came back on it. Uh, he's doing really well, um, considering that he's ill, gravely ill. I mean, the doctors told me his heart could stop at any time, so I try to spend as much time with him, in addition to keeping my mom's doctor's appointments, etc. happened. Um, oh, and that pisses me off too. Let's have this bitch fest rant. Here's a rant. Have you ever heard of wheel trans help, and some other people that are, whether they're mentally and or physically disabled, um, they have special needs. They use what's considered wheel trans, like such as trans help. So many haters. They don't like. I mean, I don't. I try to avoid. Could I? I'd rather take a taxi myself, because I don't have any of those. I mean, for a while there, I was wearing a wrist brace, and I did have a bit of a pain before. It was a sprain once more, and I get that. I can't use my left hand as often as I used to. Took some getting used to. Again, that's like brain damage. Trying to get the left arm to, but once my brain realized it's about 70%, I'd say, that I can use nowadays. The brain has started to change once more. It's really interesting. I should write a book and get other people to co-author with me and see all the physical changes that I've gone through due to head injuries and my wrist. It's really, really amazing. And then having sinus bradycardia, all the changes. I mean, maybe somebody would like to do that about me. Give me some residuals about it, to show and tell the truth. All the changes of brain damage, all of it that's gone through me. Yet I'm alive and I can function 99% of the time myself. I don't need a personal aid. I don't need trans help. I'm doing really, really well. Sure, I've had a few episodes where I've been in and out of hospital because of my heart, that sinus bradycardia. But other than that, I mean, blood pressure goes down, the pulse, the rate slows down. There's so much misinformation on the social media, on the internet. Be careful what you read. It is not true. It is not true that rest will make your sinus bradycardia, do you have sinus bradycardia, go up between 60 and 100. It's the word active. You get up first thing in the morning, first thing you're going to have to get used to is that the sinus bradycardia and or your blood pressure has dropped. And you have to slowly bring it back up and get on with the day. You go, you got to get around your home with and or without personal aid. I don't have anything. And then just, maybe sit for a while. I do anywhere from 3 minutes now to 5 minutes in the morning. I feel better by lunchtime. In a couple hours, I'm ready to go. Most other people have sinus bradycardia. I'm trying to keep it up. I want it between at least 60. I don't want it to go above 100, but I want it to, uh, anywhere around 70 is really good. Just the blood pressure. Everything's got to match. I don't want it to go below, if it goes below a certain number, I'm going to have to get a pacemaker, and I don't want that just yet, too young. So I'm going to try to keep doing this active stuff. I mean, who wants a pacemaker, really? If you don't have to have one, and you could do alternative, try alternative. First thing in the morning, cardio. With and or without doing any new squats, cardio. Building myself back up to being able to walk that 2K. Doesn't seem a lot, but it is. That 2K in this next month, I'm going to do it for real. I wanted to do 30K earlier, but then I got, this month, I can guarantee you, I'm going out. I don't care. My cat is pretty good. If I don't do it every day, I'll do it every other day. I'm going to walk 2K. With and or without, and or with vlogging about it. You might see me before, you might see me during. I got 2 coffees to buy. We'll see. At least 2 coffees. Yeah. Time to party. I'm not supposed to do any heavy lifting. I can lift 4K. I can do 8K up to my hips, my waist. I can do that now. I do that. I figure it's cat litter. Why not? I have 2 of those. And those are the cat litter I use at the very end. Last cat litter. I like to use lightweight cat litter. I can lift up to 2 pounds. That's 4K. Not 4K, that's 4 pounds. I can lift 2 pounds. I can lift 1, 2, 4. I'm hopeful to get to, is there 3-pound weights? Because then I could do 6. By the end of the next year, I hope to make it to 10 pounds. I'm not only do I go to the center, do I? I hope that man isn't there anymore so I can play there more. And there's a gym nearby. I might treat myself this month to some weights. I can do that. Do the upper body weights, keep them off my legs. But if I can get 2-pound weights or 4-pound, or 3 pounds, that'd be good because I like to do the one where I'm holding them over my head. I could do up to 8 pounds like that. That's pretty good considering who I am. Do some bicep curls like that. I don't do anything that's bodybuilding. You see all that stuff. I'd have to get a PT. I just like to piss about with it. I could use this. I could use a full bottle of water and do it. 2 of these and lift, but right now I'm just waiting to get back into the game of it all. Gotta get the cardio first and then get back into that. Speaking of which, that felt good. 2 of my favorite stretches. Just rotate my ankles that way and that way. And that's another thing too. I have to adjust to my left ankle. Left foot has torn. It had a break, a small one, and then the ligaments and tendons buggered up. So I get used to that. I love to wear my flip flops. I have to wear running. I have to wear shoes to fit. I walked yesterday down hardly any, not even a full kilometer, I'd say, and swelled up. Needs rest. Rest is good, but I can do 15, 20 minutes twice a day. It's fun. I like to exercise. And this week, seeing what the weather is, I'm hopeful that I get to walk at least 10K. Do you support me? Use the like button and leave a like. And or use the commentary. Let me know if you want to see me exercise. Or do you want to watch me before and during and later and or since I exercise? most afternoons I don't exercise nowadays. I do it in the morning and at night. My favorite times. That's what I want to do it. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. You're very cute, thank you. I want to be one of those achievers, you know? A person that's gone through lots and survived. And instead of being wheelchair bound and or bedridden all my remaining life, get off my ass and just at least, even when I'm retired, active. And at least read one book every month. I love book clubs. I wish there was a book club online that I could join. That would be cool. That way I could read 2 books every so often. And have a nice conversation. You know, have coffee, nice chat. Hey, what's up? I'm Bob. Hello, Bob. You know, I love chatting with you over coffee and stuff, but why don't you subscribe and become a member? That way I could do subscribers only videos, live streams, vlogs. Oh, I don't do dating apps. And other people, obsessive and or obsessive compulsive and obviously paranoid, aggressive, agitated with and or without being delusional themselves. This is my mug. There are photos and videos. I lived there with my family. They don't want to have us and or me use something with a photo. This is a mug. It's one of my favorite mugs. That's a photo of me, my family, celebrated Halloween. Halloween. And that was since celebrated Active Health Center Mississauga Walkathon. I pledged the minimum, and I liked. That was around October 31, Halloween, later, since. I wanted to do some photographing. I asked the condominium corporate, I asked staff, could I do that? And they gave me a yes, as long as I didn't leave everything outside, like the lights and everything. I could do it for a little while. This year I'm not asking, I'm not doing, I'm just going to keep it inside. Witch hunters, witch haters, you know? Well, my favorite colors this year are not those. I'm not wearing those outfits. And I got stuff for my cat that I'm looking forward to. He's over there. I don't know what he's good. And we have gifted to other people. So that's all taken care of. Don't have to do that. They've got their gifts, I'm sure. And those other fur babies will be in Prince. I do that often. And if I didn't keep in touch with anyone earlier, please don't take it personally. I just lost your... I mean, you could go onto my social media and say, oh no, gladly use the like button and or the follow button, and I'll follow you. Oh, I gotta go. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Be kind to all, everyone, everywhere. Yeah.